Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and now may we remain standing for the national anthem Negaraku and Sarawak state anthem Ibu Pertiwiku. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly be seated and thank you very much. Another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, for that amazing welcoming performance that portray the harmony of nature, featuring the unique and diverse culture of Sarawak. Thank you very much to our dancers, a collaboration of our in-house talent from NREB. Hadirin tepukan yang gemuruh. And also the cultural group under the supervision of Sarawak Arts Council. Alhamdulillah. Tahniah kita ucapkan dan saya difahamkan ya, kaki tangan warga NREB berlatih bersungguh-sungguh selama sebulan demi menjayakan persembahan pada malam ini. Sekali lagi tepukan yang gemuruh untuk mereka semua. Congratulations, all look outstanding. Alhamdulillah. Tahniah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Sarawak maju makmur, salam segulai sejalai. Our guest of honor, the Right Honorable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri, Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zuhari, Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. The Honorable Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah bin Ali Hassan, Deputy Premier, Second Minister for Natural Resources and Urban Development, and Minister for International Trade, Industry and Investment, Sarawak. The Honorable Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Premier, Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Sarawak. The Honorable Dato' Amar Haji Muhammad Abu Bakar bin Marzuki, State Secretary of Sarawak. The Honorable Deputy Ministers, distinguished guests, yang berusaha, Mr. Jack Lim, Controller of Environmental Quality of Natural Resources and Environment Board Sarawak. Heads of departments and agencies, our media entourage, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the gala dinner in conjunction with Natural Resources and Environment Board 30th Anniversary Celebration. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so as to pray for blessings for this evening's ceremony, it is now with great pleasure to invite Al-Fadil Ustaz Haji Muhammad Ihsan bin Haji Hadzir, the Deputy Grand Imam of Sarawak, to recite the doa. Falyatafaddal mashkura, majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Hamd al-syakirin, hamd al-hamidin. Hamdan yuwafi ni'amahu wa yukafi'u mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhikal karimi wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Sayyidina Muhammad وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Allahumma ya Allah, the most gracious and the most benevolent, on this glorious evening and with the greatest of gratitude, we raise our hands seeking your blessings upon this 30th anniversary gala dinner of Natural Resources and Environment Board Sarawak, which will be officiated by the Right Honorable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Zuhari Bintun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak. Allahumma ya Allah, all praises be to you, ya Allah, for the success of all that we had planned, our aims and objectives in them. Please grace this occasion with your blessings and mercy. Bless all the participants and those who are here with us with tranquility, joy, and happiness. Ya Allah, there is indeed a great abundance of your grace that you have given us. We are aware that all the success we have achieved so far and will come is an infinite gift from you. Therefore, bestow your guidance on all of us so that we are always grateful for your favors and perfect your favors upon us. Render us the strength, diligence, and patience so that we can work together in building our nation towards a new height of advancement, progress, and excellence. Allahumma ya Allah, ya Dhal Jalali wal Ikram, please safeguard our good relationship, mutual respects, and interactive solidarity. Please fill our hearts with the earnest of sincerity and patience. Guide us to the correct path. Provide us with thou light us against darkness, and keep us away from evils, whether they are deliberate and visible or otherwise. Please keep us clear from dangers and adversities, disasters and calamities, from all sources and causes that could jeopardize us, our communities, and our nation. Allahumma bika nasta'in wa alayka natawakkal wa anta rabbul arshil azim. ارحمنا يا ربنا فإنك أنت أرحم الراحمين وصلى الله وسلم على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakallahu khairan kathira. Thank you very much to Al-Fadil Ustaz Haji Muhammad Ehsan bin Haji Hadzir, the Deputy Grand Imam of Sarawak. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Shukr Alhamdulillah. Once again, we welcome and acknowledge the presence of the Right Honorable Premier of Sarawak as our guest of honor for this evening as we celebrate NREB 30th anniversary. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please give our Premier a big round of applause, please. Alhamdulillah. Your presence is greatly appreciated this evening. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Natural Resources and Environment Board, NREB, has experienced a transformation, acquiring new and expanded functions aligned with the state government's ambitious targets of transitioning towards a green economy and achieving net zero emissions by 2050. Indeed, our heartiest congratulations to NREB for the amazing journey of 30 years advocating environmental sustainability. So please give them another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Shukr, Alhamdulillah, we are indeed grateful for this milestone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, first thing first, so let's continue the night with our dinner. So without further ado, please welcome the banquet team of Borneo Convention Center Kuching with their food presentation. Dipersilakan BCCK. Shukr, Alhamdulillah, dinner is now served. So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy your dinner. Bon appetit. And also to keep the night alive and kicking, we bring you a long list of good entertainment. So please welcome Jaksa Band from Majlis Keselamatan Negara, Sarawak. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy your evening with us.
See tree of green I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and cloud of white, the bright blaze day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also of the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more, for I ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also of the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying, 'cause I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more, for I ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thank you very much. Thank you. tinggi, tinggi-tinggi burung di awan. Akhirnya engkau turun, akhirnya turun mencari kawan.
Terbang di awan, turut mari ke dalam taman. Kalau mencari kawan, biarlah padan.
Bukan saja kita kemari, kita bercinta, curahkan rahsia hati ke hati. Burung tempuan sana sini mencari saran. Kalau hati dah suka, samalah kita terbang pulang. Tinggilah tinggi, tinggi-tinggi burung di awan. Akhirnya engkau turun, akhirnya turun mencari kawan.
Terbang di awan, turut mari ke dalam taman. Kalau mencari kawan, biarlah padan.
Bukan saja kita kemari, kita bercinta, curahkan rahsia hati ke hati. Burung tempuan sana sini mencari saran. Kalau hati dah suka, samalah kita terbang pulang. Thank you. Terima kasih. karisma cinta. Seindah karismamu pada kau tahu, cinta itu suci. Hati-hati cinta juga bisa membawa duka. Batas lingkarannya selalu bisa membawa suka. Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Kau laksana bintang malam, mendendangkan rinduku pendam. Kecewa menanti tak
seterusnya daripada George Daniel. Your man. Never love nobody the way that I love you. We're alone now. You don't know how long I wanted to. Lock the door and turn the light low and put some music on a song that's slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about it all day long. Never felt a feeling, baby, quite this strong. I can't believe how much it's turned me on. And just to be your man, I can't believe how much it's turned me on. And just to be your man, I can't believe how much it's turned me on. Just to be your man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. The Jaksa Band from Majlis Keselamatan Negara, Negeri Sarawak. Thank you very much. They'll be back after this. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, for the past 30 years, Natural Resources and Environment Board, NREB, has undertaken in championing environmental sustainability since its establishment on the 1st of February in 1994. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to have more insights on NREB and its journey, it is now with great pleasure and honor to invite on stage Yang Berusaha, Mr. Jack Liam, Controller of Environmental Quality Sarawak of NREB, to present his welcoming speech. Majlis dengan segala hormatnya, mempersilakan.
Terima kasih pengacara majlis, The Right Honorable Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Sohari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak, The Honorable Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah Ali Hassan, Deputy Premier, Second Minister for Natural Resources and Urban Development, and Minister for International Trade, Industry and Investment,
The Honorable Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Premier, Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government. The Honorable Dato' Amar Haji Muhammad Abu Bakar bin Marzuki, Sarawak State Secretary. The Honorable Deputy Ministers, distinguished guests, Head of Department, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, salam Sarawak kusayang, salam Sarawak maju makmur, and a warm welcome to all of you. I'm honored to address you tonight as we proudly celebrate the 30th anniversary of Natural Resources and Environment Board, NREB Sarawak. On behalf of NREB, we would like to thank the Right Honorable Premier, the Chairman of NREB, for your presence and willingness to attend our humble celebration this evening. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank all the Deputy Premiers, Deputy Ministers, the Head of Department, and all of you who are present here this evening. First and foremost, we would like to congratulate the Right Honorable Premier on being conferred Bintang Darjah Setia Negara Brunei yang amat bahagia darjah pertama, which carries the title Datuk Sri Setia by His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan Al-Bolkiah Muzaidin Wadaulah Ibni Almarhum Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddin Khairi Waitin, Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan of Negara Brunei Darussalam, in conjunction with His Majesty's 78th birthday on the 15th July 2024. The Right Honorable Premier, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Sarawak government enacted the Natural Resources and Environment Ordinance as a follow-through of the World Summit on Sustainable Development held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 1992. This pivotal legislation resulted in establishing the NREB on 1st February 1994. The NREB is committed to enforcing this ordinance and promoting the conservation and sustainable use of our natural resources, playing a vital role in safeguarding our environment for future generations. Since its establishment 30 years ago, the NREB has diligently fulfilled its role and responsibilities by formulating relevant environmental regulation, orders, rules, guidelines, and prescribed measures. This effort ensures that implementing various development projects and activities does not result in severe and irreversible environmental degradation. The mandate given by the Sarawak government is reflected in our vision, a green, clean, and healthy Sarawak, and our mission to be the lead agency to advocate environmental stewardship and sustainability. The NREB is constituted of two main bodies, namely the policy-making body, Board of Directors, and the management body. The Honorable Dato' Haji Len Talib Saleh is the Deputy Chairman, while the State Attorney General, State Financial Secretary, Deputy State Secretary Administration, Permanent Secretary of MUDAN, and Permanent Secretary of MESTI are among the NREB board members. The policy-making body decides and formulates the policies and direction of the board, while the management body does its daily operation and implementation of policies and directives of the board. The Right Honorable Premier, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Over the past 30 years, NREB has made significant strides in advancing environmental protection in Sarawak. One of our main tasks is to monitor and ensure all projects under the Natural Resources and Environment Prescribed Activities Order 1994 are comply with the EIA approval term and condition. On average, about 1,200 projects are to be monitored annually. Thus far, NRB has done an excellent job to safeguarding our natural resources, maintaining the ecological balance, and protecting our environment for future generations. This evening, allow me to take this opportunity to highlight and share some of the significant achievements of NRB over the past 5 years. Number one, toward fully digital service delivery. In alignment with Sarawak's direction on digitalization, NRB has embraced modern technologies to enhance operational efficiency and service delivery by transforming manual processes into automated and streamlined work processes. We are pleased to announce that registration for EIA consultant, both firm and individual, can now be done online through the EIA consultant management system. This online application makes it convenient and accessible for our staff and all stakeholders. In addition, NRB is expanding its online services to allow for the submission and evaluation of environmental report, including issuing approval certificate online. Our commitment is to continuously improve our services in alignment with Sarawak's civil service vision of a world-class civil service and SCS mission to deliver excellent service through a high-performance team. Number two, environment compliant audit for the forestry sector. The mandatory full implementation of the environment compliant audit ECA for the forestry sector, which involves 61 forest timber license and 40 license for planted forests, was enforced from 1st July 2024, recently. This is to ensure self-regulation by the licensee to comply with the EIA approval term and condition. 6 training programs have been conducted to provide sufficient internal and external auditors to prepare for the smooth implementation of ECA. In addition, ASTA, Sarawak Timber Association Training Sindiran Berhad, or START, has been appointed as the training provider for a period of 2 years. Number 3, Water Quality Monitoring Program. Since 1999, NRB Water Quality Monitoring Program has expanded from a few rivers to 3 lakes, 6 dams, and 66 major rivers and tributaries. This comprehensive monitoring provides essential data for assessing environmental quality and sustainability. By analyzing this data, NRB track trend, evaluate aquatic ecosystem health, and inform decision makers to address environmental issues and guide policy adjustment. In general, the ambient river water quality trend has been improving. In 2023, out of 66 major rivers monitored, 11 rivers were classified as clean, 50 as moderately clean, and only 5 were polluted. It is essential to recognize that the health of our rivers in Sarawak is a collective responsibility. We invite all sectors of our community to join us in keeping our rivers clean and pollution-free for the sake of future generation. Number 4, Air Quality Monitoring Station. NRB has established 5 air quality monitoring stations at international borders to monitor potential incoming pollution, in particular particulate matters PM10 and PM2.5, from any transboundary haze, and most importantly, to act as an early warning system for Sarawak. NRB is also in the process of establishing another 2 new stations at Belaga and Kanawit. The Air Pollutant Index, API, from all these stations is monitored in real time, and the reading is shared daily on NRB's website. Number 5, pit fire prevention and suppression. NREB, in collaboration with private landowners, has implemented significant measures to prevent and suppress pit fires, particularly in Kuala Baram, Miri. In 2016, NREB took a significant step forward by developing a comprehensive standard operating procedure for pit fire prevention and suppression. This SOP was designed to ensure a coordinated and effective response to potential fire outbreak. A memorandum of undertaking, MOU, was signed with 4 private landowners to solidify our partnership and commitment to this cause. To further strengthen our action on the ground, the SOP has been updated recently by incorporating the latest development and improving the reaction time in case of any pit fire outbreak within the land. Therefore, on the 1st March 2024, the signing of the Memorandum of Undertaking for the revised SOP on pit fire prevention and suppression at Kuala Baram Miri was held with 8 private landowners. Number 6, used tires recycling program. The used tire recycling program was initiated under the Natural Resources and Environment Collection and Disposal of Used Tire Rule 2012 to address the improper disposal of used tire. The licensed contractor, the ZHA Environmental Sdn Berhad, has collected 97,000 metric tons of used tire from all over Sarawak since 2013. Number 7, e-waste collection. In partnership with the Department of Environment and local authorities, NREB has spearheaded the e-waste collection campaign, also known as Campaign Pengumpulan Buangan Elektrikal dan Elektronik. This initiative aims to engage the local community and address the challenge of improper waste disposal by ensuring e-waste is collected and processed in accordance with the Environmental Quality Act 1974. Throughout 2022 and 2023, 62 e-waste collection campaigns were conducted across Sarawak, resulting in 330 metric tons of e-waste collected. This effort has positioned Sarawak as having achieved the 2nd highest collection volume in Malaysia for both years, underscoring our commitment to effective environmental management. Looking ahead, we are optimistic that Sarawak will establish its own full recovery center and develop related industries for e-waste management. This will involve setting up comprehensive recovery facilities to enhance our e-waste processing capabilities. Number 8, Environmental Education and Awareness Program. NREB is at the forefront of environmental education and awareness initiative. A major initiative was the introduction of the Club Pencinta Alam Sekitar, PALS, in 1999, supported by Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sarawak. Today, 478 schools consisting of 322 primary and 156 secondary schools are actively involved in the PALS Club. This environmental club aims to foster responsibility, promote sustainability, and encourage active conservation effort among students. By inspiring young minds, we seek to empower the next generation to play a crucial role in safeguarding our environment. I'm thrilled to announce that NREB will receive the Malaysian Book of Record this evening. For establishing the largest school environmental club network. This recognition celebrates our achievement and underscores our commitment to inspiring future leaders in environmental stewardship. Number 9, Premier of Sarawak Environmental Award. The Premier of Sarawak Environmental Award, PSEA, formerly known as Chief Minister Environmental Award, CMEA, is a prestigious biennial event established in 2001. Spearheaded by the Nreb, this initiative recognizes and honors exceptional environmental stewardship and the promotion of sustainable practices across various sectors. The 11th edition of this series, PSEA 2023-2024, is already making wave with a record-breaking 212 entries across 5 categories. This award ceremony, set for November 2024, is a highlight in our environmental calendar. Through the PSEA, we strive to elevate environmental awareness and drive the adoption of sustainable practices throughout Sarawak, paving the way for a greener and more sustainable future for all. Number 10. This year, 2024, marked a significant milestone in the history of Nreb. Not only does Nreb celebrate its 30th anniversary, but the organizational restructuring and manpower requirement was also approved by Majlis Mesyuarat Kerajaan Negeri on the 28th February 2024. 97 posts have been approved and will be filled over 6 years, allowing us to have the workforce and resources required to regulate the scheduled waste and greenhouse gases related activities. This exercise also involved the establishment of 3 new divisions at headquarters and a new Kapit divisional office with the upgrading of relevant posts at both headquarters and divisional offices effective from 1st July 2024. This achievement is possible due to the guidance of the board and the leadership of the Right Honourable Premier. Bagi tepukan sikit kepada Premier kita. Alright. The Right Honourable Premier, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, future plan. Nreb is poised to take a new and significant responsibilities. Firstly, under the transfer of autonomy as part of the Malaysian Agreement 1963 on Environment, Nreb will take over the function of the Department of Environment in phases. In the first phase, Nreb will take over the scheduled waste management expected in 2025. In the second phase, this will be followed by other functions such as industrial effluent, air emission, and noise and control substances. This transition marks another historic milestone, granting us greater authority and responsibility in environmental governance and enabling us to implement more localized and effective strategies. Secondly, with the enactment of the Environment Reduction of GHG Emission Ordinance 2023, Nreb is tasked with a critical role in combating climate change. So far, we have registered 18 business entities in the energy and oil and gas sector. We are expecting to receive the emission report before the end of August. These business entities are also expected to submit comprehensive plan to reduce greenhouse gas emission as part of our commitment to achieve net zero emission by 2050. This commitment reflects our dedication to global environmental goals and the well-being of our planet. The Right Honourable Premier, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, 30th anniversary activities. A series of activities had been planned throughout 2024 to commemorate Nreb 30th anniversary. These activities include community outreach program, engagement with industry players, tree planting program, media appreciation night, blood donation campaign, sport carnival, with tonight dinner being the highlight. Some of the planned activities had been successfully organized, such as the media appreciation night in February with 92 participants, The tree planting program was co-organized with Forest Department Sarawak at Sabal Forest Reserve on 9 March, which attracted 200 participants and 3,000 seedlings planted. The blood donation campaign was successfully organized with the collaboration of Jabatan Kesihatan Negeri Sarawak in April 2024, collecting 51 pine, and Family Days on 22nd to 23rd June 2024 with 280 participants from NREB headquarters, NREB Kuching and NREB Betong. In conclusion, as we celebrate our 30th anniversary, we take pride in our significant stride in environmental protection and reaffirm our commitment to this vital mission. Over the past 3 decades, the NRB has been in charge of safeguarding our environment and ensuring the sustainable use of natural resources. Today, we honor the collective effort and support of all Sarawakian, which has driven our progress and inspired our dedication to a greener future. Our responsibility extends beyond policy and regulation. It's involved fostering a culture of environmental stewardship within our communities. We encourage you to embrace sustainable practices in your daily life, our daily life, reducing waste, conserving energy, or supporting green initiatives. Together, we can turn our vision of a green, clean, and healthy Sarawak into reality. Let us honor our past achievement by working hand in hand, ensuring that the legacy we build today will sustain future generations. Last but not least, once again, we would like to thank the Right Honorable Premier for gracing our dinner this evening and greatly appreciate all the distinguished guests and the staff of NREB for making this event possible. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Inspiring indeed. Thank you very much to Yang Berusaha, Mr. Jack Liam, Controller of Environmental Quality Sarawak, and congratulations to NREB for this historic milestone. Alhamdulillah, NREB has been promoting clean, green and healthy Sarawak in support of Sarawak government and its people. And well, the hard work has been paid off, Alhamdulillah, as Kuching ranked as the world's 11th cleanest city early this year, and also Kuching has received numerous cleanest city awards, including the prestigious ASEAN Clean Tourist City Standard Award national level last year. Alhamdulillah. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to invite you to please focus your attention to the screen for this video presentation. Let's all watch.
Sarawak, a land of unparalleled beauty and rich biodiversity. For 30 years, one organization has stood as its guardian, the Natural Resources and Environment Board of Sarawak. In 1994, the Natural Resources and Environment Board (NREB) was established with a vision to safeguard Sarawak's natural heritage for future generations. NREB's main objective is to protect and enhance the environmental quality of the state towards achieving sustainable and balanced development in Sarawak. The early years were fraught with challenges, from environmental negative impact to pollution. Yet, through dedication, NREB achieved significant milestones. We developed frameworks to assess environmental impacts, mitigate environmental pollutions, and began a journey that continues to shape Sarawak's environmental policies today.
I have instructed NREB to explore new technology to to manage our waste. And waste is also part of the ingredient in producing energy.
Community and youth engagement is at the heart of our mission, educating and empowering the people of Sarawak to protect their environment. Through school programs, public campaigns, and community projects, NREB has fostered a culture of environmental stewardship across the state. From protecting the environment to embracing technological advancement, NREB ensures Sarawak's ecosystems thrive. By leveraging cutting-edge technologies such as drones and digital mapping, we enhance our conservation efforts, monitor environmental changes, and implement effective strategies for sustainable resource management. Behind every success is our dedicated team. Their passion and commitment drive our mission forward. Our staff, from the management to the support group, works tirelessly to protect Sarawak's natural treasures. As we celebrate 30 years, we look to the future with hope and determination to continue our journey towards environmental sustainability. Our vision includes expanding conversation areas, enhancing stakeholders' involvement, and integrating more advanced technologies to protect and preserve our pristine environment and natural resources.
Together, we can turn our vision of a green, clean and healthy Sarawak into reality. Let us honor our past achievement by continuing to work hand in hand, ensuring that the legacy we build today will sustain future generations.
Natural Resources and Environment Board, advocating environmental sustainability.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Natural Resources Guardian Angel, NREB, leading the worldwide effort to overcome environmental issues and build a more sustainable future, definitely for Sarawak. Alhamdulillah. Ladies and gentlemen, and now let's move on to our next highlight, that is a speech by our guest Safana. So please welcome and please put your hands together for the Right Honourable Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rahman Suhari bin Tun Datuk Abang Haji Openg, Premier of Sarawak and Chairman of NREB. Majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan.
Terima kasih Puan Pengacara Majlis. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam, salam sejahtera. Salam Sarawak maju dan makmur. Salam segulai sejalai. Yang berhormat Saudara Datuk Amar Haji Awang Tengah Liasan, Timbalan Premier, yang juga Second Minister for Natural Resources and Urban Development, Minister for International Trade, Industry and Investment, Yang berhormat Datuk Amar Profesor Dr. Sim Kui Hian, Deputy Premier, Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Yang berhormat Datuk Amar Haji Muhammad Abu Bakar, Sarawak State Secretary, Yang berhormat Timbalan Menteri, Yang berusaha Saudara Jack Anak Liam, Controller of Environmental Quality, Natural Resources and Environmental Board, Ketua-Ketua Jabatan, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian. Saya mengucap syukur kerana pada malam ini saya dapat bersama-sama dengan NREB dalam majlis perayaan ulang tahun ke-30 NREB pada malam ini. Orang kata si berasa dah 30 tahun. Saya mengucap tahniah kepada pihak pengurusan NRB di atas kejayaan dan juga apa yang telah dilakukan dalam NREB hingga NRB dapat beberapa kejayaan dan perubahan dalam masa 30 tahun ini. Saya juga mengucap terima kasih kepada bekas-bekas controller dan semua kaki tangan yang telah berkhidmat dengan NREB di dalam perjalanan 30 tahun NREB. It is indeed my great pleasure and an honor for me to be here this evening, and I would like once again to thank NREB for inviting me in this celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarawak was the first in Malaysia to establish its own state environmental agency, and the establishment of the NREB marked the beginning of a bold vision for Sarawak, where an environmental protection and economic development go hand in hand. I would like to express my gratitude to my predecessors, particularly Tun Pen Sri Taib, for establishing this NREB. I must share with you that we were in the cabinet and we were the first to initiate the establishment of an agency that focused on environment. Because in our constitution at that time, environment was neither listed as a federal list or the state list. So based on our power, on residual power, we established our own act in terms of managing our environment. Therefore, I would like to express this gratitude to my predecessor. Since its establishment on 1st February 1994, the NREB has been at the forefront of environmental management and protection in Sarawak. This milestone is not merely a testament to the passage of time, but a reflection of our commitment to environmental stewardship and sustainable development in Sarawak. I am happy to note that there are many achievements by NREB in its continuous efforts and initiatives to protect and manage the environment and natural resources in Sarawak. One of the achievements of NREB is the successful implementation of the Environmental Impact Assessment EIA system, which has ensured that development projects are carried out responsibly with due consideration for their environmental impact. This has not only protected our natural ecosystem, but has also fostered a culture of sustainability within our business and industrial sectors. I am proud to say that over the past 30 years, we are able to maintain good environmental quality and no major environmental disaster incident, in spite of the various challenges and rapid development. Today, as we look back on our journey, we can proudly say that Sarawakians have set an exemplary of an environmental agency that others can aspire to emulate. Ladies and gentlemen, it has always been the Sarawak government policy to give top priority to environmental protection and natural resources management. And this is further emphasized in the Sarawak Post-COVID Development Strategy, PCDS 2030. We are committed to strike a balance between the need for development and safeguarding our abundant natural resources, environment, and well-being of the people. It is imperative that our economic growth does not come at the expense of our environment, so as to ensure environmental sustainability. Climate change has become a global environmental issue which dominates the international agenda and one of the most challenging issues for mankind. It is not just an environmental issue, as many people still believe, but it is an all-encompassing threat to health, to agriculture, to peace and security, to the millions of people to live, and to the global economy. Even we are gathered here tonight, there are a lot of issues facing China today. Great flood is happening. The impacts of climate change are already visible. In particular, extreme weather with increased frequency and intensity of hurricanes, floods, and droughts. Sarawak, as a region in Malaysia, is committed to the global effort in tackling climate change, and we have pledged to reduce greenhouse gases emission intensity to achieve net zero by 2050. Sarawak has implemented decisive actions and planned many strategies to address the challenges posed by greenhouse gases. Our abundant and diverse natural resources and a tremendous river system are our natural assets for economic development and mitigate climate change. For example, our forests not only serve as a source for our economy in terms of timber harvesting, ecotourism, and pharmaceuticals, but also for environmental benefit and the new economy. As the forests absorb carbon dioxide gas from the atmosphere, it acts as carbon sink and hence mitigate climate change. Our initiative to protect existing forests by gazetting them as permanent forest estate and totally protected areas, as well as planting new ones through reforestation project, help to sequester carbon and mitigate climate change. Our vast network of river system has given an advantage for Sarawak to be a leader in renewable energy. Our hydropower potential is immense, with projects such as Bakun and Murum dams already contributing significantly to our power needs and export capabilities. Over the years, our reliance to coal and gas as source for electric power has slowly reducing. We are able to provide clean and reliable energy by leveraging on our natural resources for hydroelectric power. The installation of 50 megawatt floating solar farm at Batang Air, which only occupies about 3% of water bodies, with an area of the whole water bodies area is 8,500 hectares, and this solar farm only occupy 86 hectares to produce 50 megawatt. And this solar energy has enhanced our hydropower dam for renewable energy. Only this week, I had 2 delegations, one from UAE and the other one from China, who are willing to invest and produce solar power from our dam. And this, the one from China is 10 billion USD, the same with UAE. And combination of the two, we can produce an estimated at least 3 gigawatt. Then there is another proposal to have solar power in Barrio Baram. And that will be something new, and it is on elevated solar panel. In other words, the under area of the solar panel can be used for agriculture. That is why they are called as agrovoltaic. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going for renewable energy, and let Sarawak be known as Green Sarawak. To further reduce our reliance on fossil fuel, which I believe in 15 years, fossil fuel will be out of the market. And in our pursuit of a greener and sustainable future, Sarawak has embarked on hydrogen initiative and exploring biomass energy. Sarawak has made significant strides in hydrogen technology. Our state-of-the-art hydrogen production facility, leveraging electrolyzers from water molecule to produce green hydrogen from renewable energy resources, our autonomous rapid transit LRT system will also utilize this green hydrogen fuel based on the fuel cell, and this will deliver zero emission and significantly reduce the carbon footprint, making it a beacon for Sarawak transport. In this region, Sarawak is the first to use fuel cell public transport. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to share with you the legislation enacted for climate change action. Sarawak government is serious and committed to play a role in combating climate change and promoting environmental sustainability. A clear indication of this commitment was through the passing of the Land Carbon Storage Rules 2022 and the Forest Carbon Activity Rules 2022, both of which were approved by the Cabinet on 8 December 2022. These regulations, among others, allow and empower the Sarawak government to regulate forest carbon activities, including carbon stocks within the forest ecosystem by issuance of forest carbon licenses, as well as regulate the usage of land for the purposes of storage of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases through the issuance of license for carbon storage. Sarawak possesses vast potential for carbon storage, in which our offshore depleted or abundant petroleum fields offer an ideal location for secure and permanent storage of captured carbon dioxide. This presents a significant prospect for oil and gas companies and heavy industries to store their captured carbon dioxide emission and fulfill their obligation in reducing carbon dioxide emission. This initiative is poised to revolutionize the regional upstream oil and gas industry, marking a substantial step towards sustainable energy production that benefits both the industry and the environment. Our initiative to combat climate change does not stop there. To safeguard Sarawak's environment by implementing strategies to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases goal and to achieve the zero net carbon emission by 2050, we have enacted the Environment Reduction of Greenhouse Gases Emission Ordinance 2023, which was passed in Dewan Undangan Negeri on 20th November 2023 last year. I am proud to inform that Sarawak is the first in Malaysia to enact such legislation related to climate change and reduction of greenhouse gas emission in Malaysia. We are also the first to enact legislation permitting nature-based solutions in the form of forest carbon activities and carbon projects, as well as legislation permitting utilization of abundant and decommissioned oil wells as storage sites for the purpose of generating carbon credits for carbon trading in accordance with the relevant carbon standards, including the London Protocol. The enactment of these laws has shown Sarawak government leading the way by introducing legislation concerning climate change even before Parliament or any other state legislature in Malaysia. These legislations are the legislative action taken by us, Sarawakian, to save and protect Mother Nature, and at the same time create an additional source of revenue for Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, as our state develops, it is expected more accumulative and complex impacts will affect the environment. We have to deal with numerous and ever-increasing challenges in the management and protection of our environment and climate change issues. The NREB, as an agency who facilitates development, must be prepared in order to effectively regulate all these developments and innovate approaches to environmental management so that the adverse impacts on our environment could be minimized or incidents of related disaster will not happen. Robust policies and regulation vital and remain the backbone of our environmental management efforts. Our legal framework has to be strengthened to adapt to emerging environmental issues, and we shall harness innovation and technology to address environmental challenges. The NREB must have the necessary resources and capacity to enhance its enforcement capabilities and environmental monitoring, as well as its officers equipped with necessary skills in research and development to drive sustainable environment solution. Engagement with all the stakeholders, including local communities and businesses, to foster a collaborative approach to environmental management and protection is crucial. Partnership with international organizations, academic institutions, and the private sector to leverage expertise and resources shall be strengthened. Our students and youth are the stewards of tomorrow's environment. Thus, environmental education and awareness shall be continued effectively to nurture a new generation and empower them as environmental champions. It is essential to acknowledge that the costs associated with environmental management and protection are indeed substantial. I would urge NREB to explore ways to also increase its revenue. But the Sarawak government will back you up anyway for the protection of the environment. In conclusion, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the leadership and staff of NREB, both past and present, for their tireless efforts and unwavering dedication in striving to achieve the vision and mission, and for the positive result that you will continue to achieve for our fellow citizens, our communities, and the world at large. To NREB, congratulations on your 30th anniversary. Thank you very much.
Alhamdulillah, and inspiring words of wisdom. Thank you very much. To the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak, we invite our guest of honor to please remain on stage. And also may we invite all distinguished guests at the main table to join and accompany our guest of honor on stage. Majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan. Alhamdulillah, all gentlemen on stage right now, ready for the presentation, or rather the highlight for this evening, that is the presentation of NREB Pingat Bakti. Div-div kenamaan hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, majlis terlebih dahulu dilanjutkan dengan upacara penyampaian Pingat Bakti NREB yang akan disampaikan oleh Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak kepada 13 penerima sempena sambutan ulang tahun NREB ke-30. Dimulakan dengan mempersilakan Yang Berbahagia Datin Hajah Mariati binti Haji Yaman. Seterusnya dipersilakan Encik Muhammad Hanafi bin Sabi'i. Kita persilakan Encik Fran Anak Eken. Seterusnya, Puan Luweni Anak Sawi. Seterusnya, dipersilakan Encik Faizal bin Leman. Seterusnya dipersilakan Encik Pendi bin Ngatijo. Seterusnya dipersilakan Puan Catherine Anak Jamban. Kita persilakan Encik Seman bin Ali. Seterusnya, dipersilakan Encik Ganti Anak Bali. Seterusnya, dipersilakan Encik Dunstan Anak Anthony. Seterusnya, dipersilakan Encik Chair Anak Angga. Seterusnya, dipersilakan Encik Boss Clay Anak Backwell. Dan seterusnya dipersilakan Encik Saadi bin Muhammad Johnny. Alhamdulillah, tahniah seterusnya dipersilakan para penerima Pingat Bakti untuk sesi bergambar bersama-sama Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak dipentas turut diiringi div-div kenamaan. Dipersilakan. here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Please, another big round of applause for all 13 recipients. NREB Pingat Bakti in conjunction with NREB 30th anniversary. Alhamdulillah. Tahniah kita ucapkan. Terima kasih kepada para penerima Pingat Bakti, dipersilakan. Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, moving on next, we have the presentation of certificates of appreciation in recognition of loyalty and service to NREB former controllers of Environmental Quality Sarawak and the Deputy Controller, to be presented by the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak. First, may we invite on stage NREB former controller Mr. Peter Sawal. Dipersilakan. Tepukan yang gemuruh hadirin. Congratulations and thank you very much to Mr. Peter Sawal. Diteruskan dengan mempersilakan Mr. Justin Jok Jau Emang. Tahniah dan terima kasih Mr. Justin. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, persilakan NREB former Deputy Controller, dipersilakan Mr. Jiram Anak Sidu. Alhamdulillah, tahniah dan terima kasih. Kita teruskan terlebih dahulu dengan sesi bergambar bersama Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak. Silakan our controllers, our former controllers of NREB and former Deputy Controller of NREB for a photo session with the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak and all distinguished guests on stage. Alhamdulillah. Another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, moving on next. For the past 30 years, NREB has been championing environmental sustainability by putting their best effort to have the community to get involved and capable in protecting our natural resources. Thus, in 1999, Kelab Pencinta Alam Sekitar was established as a flagship program of NREB. Well, the program initially launched with just 74 schools with support from Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Sarawak, and this year, in conjunction with NREB's 30th anniversary celebration, Kelab Pencinta Alam Sekitar NREB has been listed in the Malaysia Book of Records for having the largest school environmental clubs network with 478 clubs in total. Tahniah kita ucapkan. First of all, let's all watch this montage. Congratulations to NREB. And now may we invite on stage our representative from Malaysia Book of Records, Ms. Siti Nurhani Muhammad Noor. Persilakan to be on stage. And later to present the certificate to Yang Berusaha Controller of Environmental Quality Sarawak, to be witnessed by the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak, who is also the Chairman of NREB Sarawak. Alhamdulillah, congratulations to NREB. Your effort has been paid off and highly appreciated. Certified by the Malaysia Book of Records for having the largest school environmental clubs network tahniah kita ucapkan. Terima kasih, Malaysian Book of Records. Ladies and gentlemen, and now moving on to our next highlight, that is NRAB 30th Anniversary Coffee Table Book, to be graced by our guest of honor. First of all, dipersilakan NRAB Controller to invite the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak and all distinguished guests to the launching area. Dipersilakan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to mark the symbolic launch of NRAB Coffee Table Book, may we invite our guest of honor to please kindly place his palm onto the launching pad. Untuk itu dipersilakan Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak. Another big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. A commemorative publication celebrating 3 decades of dedication to environmental protection and sustainability. Congratulations to NRAB. Definitely the book highlights the significant milestones, achievements and initiatives undertaken by NRAB in safeguarding Sarawak's natural resources and environment. Well, definitely it serves as both a tribute to past efforts and a vision for the future direction of NRAB. Once again, congratulations. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, let's the celebration continue on with the anniversary cake cutting ceremony. Dipersilakan. Something to mark the celebration, the highlight for this evening's, ladies and gentlemen. And also may we invite on stage the former controller, dipersilakan, and also the former deputy controller of NRAB to join us on stage for this celebration. Dipersilakan. And also dipersilakan the Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak to later on to perform the cake cutting ceremony in conjunction with NRAB's 30th anniversary. Dipersilakan terlebih dahulu mantan controller kita dan juga timbalan controller NRAB. Alhamdulillah, everyone on stage now. Untuk itu dipersilakan Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak diiringi diberi kenamaan untuk menyempurnakan upacara simbolik kita pada malam ini. Dipersilakan. Sekali lagi tepukan yang paling gemuruh hadirin. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the highlight for this grand celebration, and also to highlight the journey of 30 years advocating environmental sustainability. Tahniah NRAB. Alhamdulillah. Syukur Alhamdulillah. Demikian tadi, ya hadirin, Kita saksikan from one highlight, from one agenda to another in celebrating NREB's 30th anniversary. Alhamdulillah. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and now as a gesture of appreciation to our guest of honor, we have a very special memento dedicated to the Right Honorable Premier of Sarawak. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so here it is, a special memento. That is a terabai made of bullion wood with the 30th anniversary logo of NREB. Dibawa khas oleh pahlawan gagah berani kita, Alhamdulillah. Ladies and gentlemen, just as the terabai protects warriors in battle, it conveys a powerful message about NREB's dedication, protecting Sarawak's natural resources and environment. Persembahan yang cukup istimewa hadirin, dan sama-sama kita saksikan sebentar saja nanti pahlawan kita akan menyampaikan terabai khas ini kepada controller NREB dan untuk disampaikan kepada Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak sebagai tanda penghargaan dan ucapan terima kasih kepada Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak selaku pengerusi NREB. Alhamdulillah. Another pahlawan gagah berani, hadirin, tepukan yang gemuruh kepada Yang Amat Berhormat Premier Sarawak. Alhamdulillah, terima kasih Yang Amat Berhormat Premier, dipersilakan untuk kembali ke meja utama dan untuk merakamkan ucapan terima kasih kepada div-div keramaan yang sudi bersama-sama memeriahkan agenda-agenda khas pada malam ini sepada sambutan ulang tahun ke-30 NREB. Once again, congratulations to NREB, the leading environmental guardian in Sarawak, and also proud to know that Sarawak is the first in Malaysia to enact the legislation related to climate change and reduction of greenhouse gas emission in Malaysia. Amat membanggakan sebagai anak Sarawak. Alhamdulillah. Well, ladies and gentlemen,